Is it possible to kill a dragon without attacking? I recently have been thinking about challenge runs and came across this old Minecraft thread where the creator was talking about a true pacifist playstyle of Minecraft. He specified how the rules say you can't craft any weapon of any kind or use any item as a means to bring harm to another mob. This playstyle could bring a more survival-like feel to the game where you have to rely on other means to survive than just attacking. The creator of this forum post never specified if it was okay to kill a dragon, but I think it was assumed that you would not. I thought this idea was interesting and started to look to others who have attempted a pacifist run of Minecraft. I looked at Gerg's run of a pacifist playthrough, and his strategy for killing the Ender Dragon was to export creepers to where the dragon perches, and once the dragon was in range, he would blow them up. However, after seeing how little the damage was, he ultimately gave up, which I don't blame him, but I think he missed an alternative solution to his pacifist run that could have saved him a lot of time. I also watched IBX Toy Cat's video on his pacifist run, and his solution to the Ender Dragon fight was that the true pacifist would choose to end one's own life rather than to end another's, and ends the video by jumping into the void. I think that both of these YouTubers miss an obvious solution to this killing the dragon issue. And before I get into how I kill a dragon by doing nothing, I just want to put a quick plug for my own channel and say that I just started this channel a few weeks ago, and I've been having a ton of fun making videos. I'm in the process of learning how to make better content, and if you could subscribe, that would be great. It's free, and it would mean a lot to me. Anyways, back to the dragon. I won't get into the ethics of what it means to be a pacifist, but if there is a pacifist-like way to kill a dragon, I think this has to be it, as you don't have to perform any attacks at all, as the dragon will quite literally kill itself. How, you might ask? Well, by using the Thorns enchantment, which I will say, I am not the first person to kill a dragon with nothing but the Thorns enchantment. Like, I saw a video by Poke of him actually doing this, but they also did not follow the rules of no crafting weapons, which could disqualify them from a pacifist run. So I wanted to explore the idea of what it would take to kill a dragon with nothing but the Thorns enchantment, some food, and some tools. A true pacifist ending. The Thorns enchantment has gotten a lot of hate over the years, and I think that has led to people not using it at all. Part of the issue was that when Thorns was first released, it weakened your armor's durability by a ton. But in 1.16.2, they buffed Thorns so it wouldn't obliterate your armor every 10 seconds. I did a quick test on this and found that it took 56 hits from a zombie to break a full set of leather armor with the Thorns 3 enchantment. And then I did another test post 1.16.2, and it took a total of 48 hits. Which this was actually the opposite result of what I was expecting to get. However, I did notice that Thorns seemed to kill the zombies faster in later versions, taking only about 6 hits to kill a single zombie, opposed to 10 hits in the earlier versions. That being said, enough is enough, and here's me killing the Ender Dragon with nothing but the Thorns enchantment. Obviously, I also need to take down the crystals, but other than that, all I have to do is sit in the dragon's breath and eat a couple of golden apples. Right? Well, that's what I thought. I guess the dragon does not take damage with thorns from her ranged attacks. This fight just got a lot harder. The only way I can do damage to the Ender Dragon is to wait for her to perch, and then wait for her melee attacks, which were far and few in between. She also loved throwing me in the air constantly, which was a huge pain in my nuts. I did not think this fight would take me that long, but after a painful 40 minutes, then this happened. Come on, she's so close. Oh my gosh, finally! That took so freaking long. I also burned through a full set of netherite armor. Granted, I did not have any unbreaking enchantments on my armor, which would have certainly preserved it. After all of this, I was still confused, because I thought for sure I had read somewhere that the dragon would take thorn damage from her ranged attack. I see. It must be a bedrock thing. After logging onto my Xbox and repeating the exact same process, except I'm just going to use creative mode to destroy the crystals because I'm lazy like that. I also found that golden apples are a lot weaker in Bedrock for whatever reason, and yes, it's true that the dragon did take damage from thorns if I just stood in her dragon breath, which made this fight a lot shorter, as I no longer relied on the RNG aspect of her perching on her pillar, which allowed me to kill her in only 4 minutes. That is insanely fast. I legit think this could be a viable option for beginners to kill a dragon, because I didn't have to do anything. I didn't even have to pro clutch at all. The only downside is I had to eat about a full stack of golden apples, but I bet you could find a better option by eating steak and regeneration potions. I also noticed my armor was also in a lot better condition than my Java playthrough, which leads me to believe that the Thorns enchantment is just overall stronger in Bedrock. But that's it. That's me killing the dragon with nothing but thorns. If you're on Java, don't try this unless you want to be depressed, sad, and alone. But if you're on Bedrock, this actually works really well.